Welcome to a very special episode of Bucket List Coach Web Show Live. Happy Sunday Fun Day. Well, hello. This is Cindy Lee, your host over at Bucket List Coach Web Show Live. Today we're celebrating National Tequila Day and also Christmas in July. So in just 1 minute, I'll introduce you to my guests. So my name is Cindy Lee. I am the founder over at Bucket List Coach Web Show Live, and I'm also with the travel agency Bucket List Coach Travel and Tours. And if you like any kind of marketing for your business, make sure you go to surfcityconcierge.com. So what is this show about? It's all about making the most of the dash. So we have the day that we're born and the day that we pass away. That is called living your dash. We do not want to exist. We want to create an amazing experience. We want to create a legacy for our family and friends. And today I have my friend Lee Ann and Al. How are you?
Hello, good afternoon, and happy Tequila Sunday, National Sunday.
Exactly. So tell my audience a little backstory about We Believe in Giving.
So We Believe in Giving was founded during the pandemic when Teresa and Al opened the restaurant. We started talking about other things and other ways that we could help the community. And so they were really passionate about beginning this foundation to help children. Al has a law enforcement background. My husband has a law enforcement background. So we were really familiar that there's a need. And we wanted to give children, especially, and their families, the resources and just an escape, really, from any type of situation that they're in and that involves mental, physical, or sexual abuse. Because a lot of the other facilities that are in Orange County, they don't always have room. And so these kids need somewhere to go. And sometimes it's immediately, they need to be removed from the situation that they're in. So we want to provide that. And we knew that by starting this, we could get things in motion to be able to create this safe place to get them the resources and the healing that they need.
So who's our third guest?
That's one of my granddaughters. She's
Wow.
Athena. She's in the background.
So you're creating a really great legacy for her. That's amazing. And you get to spend Sunday with your children. That's really awesome.
Right?
Yes. So we're on the website. So tell my audience a little bit more about how they can give back.
So we've got on our website, webelievingiving.org, we've got a Venmo area set up. Certainly financial is a big part of what we do, but we're also looking for volunteers to help us with our Thanksgiving meal event and our Christmas toy and gift event. Both of those happen at GARCIA'S south of the border Cantina and Grill. And both of them are about just making a great time for people in need, for families, for children. So we have a traditional Thanksgiving dinner that we provide to anyone that shows up. No questions asked. Everyone's welcome. And that's the day before Thanksgiving. So it's the Wednesday before Thanksgiving from 10 to 3. And then 30 days later, fast forward, we have our Christmas event. And it's Christmas Eve morning, the same time, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And that obviously is based around children. Families will be there, but it's all about the kids, right? So we have Santa, Mrs. Claus. We usually have an elf or two. And we have hundreds and thousands of gifts that these children come in. And it was really important to everybody, especially Al, when they walk through the door, they choose the gift that they want. We don't just hand them something that's age appropriate. They get to come in. It's an experience for them. We give them a light meal, a light breakfast. Then there's pictures with Santa and Mrs. Claus, and it's just it's so overwhelming. Not just for them, their little faces are just adorable. But anyone helping, you don't leave the same person, even if you've done it before. Every time we do it, we're just wowed by these kids and how they react.
And it's all about stories. So, Al, why don't you tell my audience the story that you mentioned on Thursday?
But well, let me take it back a little bit further. We all have law enforcement experience, and that's where the thought of we believe in giving came from. And what our vision is to have a location, a secure location for children and their families who've been emotionally, physically, or sexually abused. The need is great out there, and not somewhere where they're lost in the mix of politics or whatever, or somewhere where the kids can actually go for the minimum of 3 days up to 30 days and feel free, not have to worry about the everyday problems that they're having. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to secure a location, maybe 8 units, and in that 8 units, secure the facility and put a playground in to the location where the kids can be free, not worry. So 7 of these apartment buildings or whatever we're able to get will be used for housing for these families, for siblings, for either parent or whoever needs to be housed. And also be included in the house will be food, all the essentials, all the needs that they need for 1 month, to help them and support them. The 8th unit, which will be like the manager's unit, will have an off-duty police officer 24/7 there to secure the facility, to make sure that people who are there are supposed to be there and not come in and to create, a worse place for them that they just came from. So that's our vision. 2 years ago, this will be our 3rd year. We fed on Thanksgiving, the day before Thanksgiving. We fed 2 years ago it'd be 1,200 people. We fed. Last year we fed 4,700 people. So this year our goal is 10,000. And so it's really interesting because it's not only for people in need of food, but it's for people who may not have family, may just need somebody to go and visit for Thanksgiving, being lonely and having no one else. But come to Garcia's south of the border, and you're going to have family. We're all family there. And up on the wall is our home is your home. So that's the experience we want to make it. So, like I said, not only if you need the food, but if you have nowhere else to go, you have no family, come visit us. Come have Thanksgiving with us. And that's what Thanksgiving's all about. Now, for Christmas Eve morning at 10 a.m., we're gonna have our Christmas toy giveaway. And the first year we did it 2 years ago, we did 2,000 gifts to the community, to all the children. And last year we did 9,000 toys were handed out.
Oh my God, that is amazing.
Yeah. So this year our goal is for 10,000. And and that's quite a bit of gifts to give away. And that's why Christmas in July, Leanne brought it to our attention that we should do it in July, start in July. So we have all those gifts ready for the children. The need is so great. And the way the economy is this year, and and nothing looks good, we're gonna need all the help we can get. And that's why the people say, Al, why are you doing it on Christmas Eve morning? And I said, because here they go, Al, you're kind of crazy for doing it. Who's gonna help? Who's gonna come? Well, last year we had over 3,000 kids show up in the rain, in the stormy weather that needed those gifts. Orange County, LA, Riverside, San Diego, whoever needs a gift, please come or send them, refer them, bring them to us. Now, the kids, I'm able to talk to kids throughout the year, and a lot of the kids who don't have anything or lead up to Christmas vacation or holiday vacation, whatever they call it nowadays, is the little kids are kids, and they're saying, "Hey, well, we're looking for Christmas. We have a Christmas tree, and I got 5 presents. I have 1 present. I have a lot of presents." Now there's the kids that don't have anything. There's kids that don't even have a Christmas tree, so they have nothing to look forward to during the Christmas season. So what do they say? They don't look forward to it. I don't have anything. I don't have a tree. I don't have anything. Well, let's do this. Let's start giving out toys on Christmas Eve morning. And let's make it a tradition where the kids know that every year there's going to be something there for them. So what we did is on the 24th, December 24th at 10 a.m., it's there for them. And what it is that now it gives them opportunity to look forward to Christmas. Their family may not be able to provide for them, but guess what? Everybody with We Believe in Giving and Garcia south of the border and the volunteers are going to be able to give them something. So they look forward to every year to have something during Christmas. And that's what it's all about, giving back to the community in need. And that's why it's being done on the 24th. And that's why we're collecting presents starting in July. And some locations will run all the way through till December. We're not going to give up. We're going to make a full charge at this. And if we give out 15, 20,000 presents, hey, the more to the community, more for the kids. Right?
Yeah.
So Leanne, do you have a story from a kid that he said that you guys changed his life or her life?
Well, just not necessarily a specific story, but just their little faces. They, I mean, you've heard the saying, they lit up like a Christmas tree. They yes. literally walked through the door, and just the sheer volume of all the gifts. We transformed the restaurant into Santa's workshop, right?
Oh my God, I love that.
And so it's decorated. One of their sons is really talented at interior decorating. So there's, he makes it look like Christmas. And then there's just toys mounded, piled on, all the tables. And, it's one of those things, they walk in one door and walk out the next. And they might come in empty-handed, but they never leave empty-handed. And so, we've got grocery outlets, 2 of them in Orange County, sometimes more. They donate fresh fruit. We know that, sometimes that's a premium. And so for them to have apples and oranges and candy canes along with gifts and toys. And, for the older kids, we know that they're sometimes overlooked, right? It's always fun to go into a store and buy something really cute or fun or popular, trendy for the smaller kids. Everybody thinks about them, but the older kids sometimes get left behind. So we make sure we have plenty of gift cards for them.
Wow.
Whether it's to a store or Amazon or, just something that we think that they would enjoy too. We want to include them as well.
So let's talk about how a small business can be a part of this. So can they have a box at their business for donations?
Absolutely. Anyone can. Anyone with a storefront, whether it's another restaurant, an office, a dentist, a doctor, a dry cleaner, wherever you shop, and for people that are business owners themselves, and maybe they don't have a storefront, but they have clients who do, it's a great way to reconnect with those clients, or maybe get a prospective client because they see your involvement in the community. So, we're going to beg and borrow whoever wants to lock arms with us and collect those toys for us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, and I actually want to extend and pay it forward a little. I do auction items for the Surf City Splash. So I'm going to connect you to some of the vendors that we use that donate every year. So you could add them to your list as well.
Nice. Thank you.
Yes.
So Cindy, let me tell you the little story I shared with you last week, or was this week, is that at the restaurant, when we put up the boxes for Christmas in July, we had a family. It was the mom with 4 little kids, and
it's okay. I'm really teary-eyed right now. Yeah, I'm trying to hold it together.
It's so emotional. The kid ran up to the box and said, Mommy, look it. It's Christmas again. We're going to have some toys. Looks into the box to see what he's going to get. So, it's things like that we don't see. It's not me, it's not Leanne, but it's all of us together as a community giving back to these kids who really don't have anything. So this kid in July and his 3 little siblings are so excited for Christmas this year. And the mom tells me, she says, Al, you know why they're so excited? Because the last 3 years, they had no Christmas. They had a Christmas last year here. And now they remember that this is Christmas here. And that's the story. And I hate getting emotional on this, but to see the kids' eyes light up when they saw our banner, Christmas in July and the Christmas and the Santa and the box.
Mhm.
They remember those boxes. He was so excited. His eyes just got lit up, and now he can't wait for Christmas. Where before they couldn't not want to have Christmas. They didn't have Christmas. Now they look forward to it. And
Wow.
and with all the volunteers that come in, and we have music playing, Christmas music, and we serve them a breakfast burrito so they can eat and have a Christmas type of attitude, and the festivities is that when each child is given a volunteer to walk through, the parents will walk behind them, but it's up to the child to pick out what they want, not mom and dad picking out for you. You're going to pick out your toy. And last year we gave out the minimum of 3 toys that they got to pick out. And then when they got to see Santa, the smaller toys were given to them by a really handsome elf. And then my grandson, he was dressed up in an elf uniform, and they would hand him another present before seeing Santa. So, when they came through that front door, they just saw these toys, thousands of toys stacked up 10 feet tall all the way down the restaurant. It was amazing because they got to pick the choice, the toy that they wanted. And then we had so much generous people in the community that they even gave mountain bikes. They gave out bikes worth a lot of money.
Wow.
So all those bikes were put up on top of the bar. We have a long bar down the restaurant, and they were given tickets, correct?
Yeah, so it was bicycles, scooters,
Wow.
skateboards, really nice skateboards, and so we, instead of letting just the few first kids come in and take them all, we kind of did our own little drawing, if you will. And so everybody that came through that wanted something from that selection, they got a ticket, and then we drew the tickets and called them back to come pick up their gift.
Wow,
So
that
really
is
cool.
amazing.
Yeah.
So it worked out really, really, really well. So that's what the excitement's about. That's just giving back to the kids. It's the future. They're our kids. I say our kids, all of our kids, but that's that they are our future.
Yeah, I just wanted to thank you too for doing this. I actually can't be a mom, and so I donate my time. If you want to join me sometime, it's a company called Corazon de Vida. They're out of Irvine, and we do bus trips down to Irvine. And the owner of Corazon de Vida, she actually grew up in one of the orphanages. So usually in December, I go on the coach that she's on. The last couple of years has been kind of little lax because of COVID, but they're back this year. So I will send you guys that information. And it's so important to give back and make a difference in the community. Let's go to your restaurant now.
Oh, I think, Garcia's south of the border cantina and grill in downtown Fullerton, where this all started. Well, today is the actual National Tequila Day, so we're doing a special with tequila shots and margaritas, and just come on down and mention the National Tequila Day, and you'll get all those different special that we have. We have over 50 different tequilas that we serve. So there's something in there that everybody likes.
And you have 2 locations, right?
Yeah. Well,
No.
One. Yeah.
No, just one.
Oh, okay. So the Garden Grove, that's a different owner.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
We're in Fullerton at 136 West Commonwealth in Fullerton, and we opened up March 15th of 2020 during the pandemic, 3 days before the pandemic hit, and we opened up 18 months later. So, and during that time in the actual restaurant, um, we had we had said, okay, we'll get it. A couple of days later, we were told that we weren't able to open. So, and we're like, what are we gonna do? So what we did is there was a great need for the first responders
Mm-hmm.
and the emergency rooms because they were working 24 hours, 12 hours, 18-hour shifts, and they weren't able to get any food. So we started doing we started sending food to all the local hospitals, feeding the
Wow.
police, sheriffs, fire departments, and they got greater and greater and longer it lasted. Um, we donated more and more food. We donated to all the local police agencies, fire departments, first responders, all the local hospitals, Chalk, St. Joseph, St. Jude's, Hogue, and we'd come in and we noticed that not only was the emergency room staff in need of food, so were the nurses. And then they started implementing the COVID units. It was hard for them to get out. So we fed the COVID units. We fed the engineering departments. We fed the maintenance department because it all had to work out. So we'd go into these hospitals with 500 meals and just drop them off and say, hey, call each department, and they'd come down and they'd receive their meals. So up to date, we have served over 60,000 meals to first responders due to the COVID incident. So
thank you so much for that. That's amazing.
Yeah, so that's something what we did and how we worked it out, and we're still in business. So
awesome. So we come to the end of the show, and I always like to talk about giving back to our community. Tell my audience what you're going to do to make a difference and perform a random act of kindness here in the next week.
Well, every week we get together with a group of professionals that we meet. Everybody has a different business, a different industry. And we ask if you get business from this table or at this table. In other words, if it's someone sitting at this table with you or they refer you to someone, we ask that they make a donation from that business directly to We Believe in Giving. So, sometimes we're doing a random act of kindness on a daily, but the minimum we do it is once a week. The people are doing business with each other. They're referring business to each other. And so there's no fee to join that group. It's called Orange County Community Resource Services.
Okay.
And again, we meet every Wednesday from 12 to 1 at the restaurant. So the only thing you have to do to be a member of this group is donate part of your business that you get from the group back to We Believe in Giving. And Al and Teresa have done the same thing with the restaurant. If you come in to the restaurant to eat or to go and you mention We Believe in Giving, they'll donate 20% back to We Believe in Giving directly from the restaurant as well.
And all catering.
Wow.
And including
catering as well.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
That is the ultimate pay it forward. Who would you like to shout out? I'd like to shout out, of course, Jerry and Terry with Superstars. If you're a small to medium-sized business, we meet on Wednesdays at 9 o'clock in Huntington Beach and 9:30 Thursdays in Fountain Valley. Leanne, who would you like to shout out to?
Well, that would be the same group, Orange County Community Resource Services. Certainly, I'm a member of Superstars for many, many years.
Mm-hmm.
But I love what our group is doing in North County. And there's a possibility we'll be starting that group in Huntington Beach as well in the hopefully very near future. So stay tuned for that. But that's another group of people that, like-minded people, they come together, they want to help children, they want to help the community, and they're taking it upon themselves to make donations all year long.
And I'm doing a promo. I'm with this company called Marketing Boost where I gift my clients. And so today and moving forward all the way till Christmas, anybody who donates to the Christmas in July and We Believe in Giving, I will gift you a 5-night hotel stay. I cover the hotel and you cover the tax. So let's make this bigger
Yeah.
than ever. Christmas in July, and we believe in giving. Shout out your website really quickly, and we'll close out.
It's WeBelieveInGiving.org.
And the Facebook page
is We Believe in Giving Inc., Inc.
Okay.
And then the Facebook page for Orange County Community Resource Services is OC Community Resource Services.
And any businesses that are involved with We Believe in Giving that you would like to shout out before we close?
Oh my gosh, we have so many. Fullerton Ford, the Cheryl Coleman team, Grocery Outlet in Fullerton, Grocery Outlet in Huntington Beach, the local fire departments in Huntington Beach and in Fullerton. Who else?
Around the Clock Protection Services, GARCIA'S south of the border, La Casa Garcia of Anaheim. To you, Cindy, for allowing us to be on your show.
Yeah.
You know, it's people like you who make this successful for everyone. You know, we're just kind of the faces, but people like you who actually go out there and help us tremendously. And you know, like one person that says, Al, you guys don't realize how many people that you help that don't come and tell you this, but you do. You make a difference.
And one more quick shout out to Sunshine Property Management and Investment Company, and also Skyline Landscaping and Builders.
Oh yeah, very important to this organization.
And let's go recap really quickly for National Tequila Day. What specials today, and then a recap on the Christmas in July.
Oh, for the tequila, it's the house margarita today, which is the lime margarita with the tequila, and exceptionally really, really good. They've been calling me on it, so go to the restaurant and have your little margarita or a shot. and mention We Believe in Giving, and mention Al, and part of that proceeds will go to We Believe in Giving.
Well, there you go. And we are out. If you hang tight for 1 minute while I close out, I'm going to put you back in the green room. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Cindy.
So make sure you go to the link here on YouTube. It's the digital business card that I made as a pay it forward for Leanne and Al. So if you click that, there's a tab that goes straight to the donation if you want to do a straight donation. And make sure that you share this broadcast. Make a difference here in Huntington Beach. And this week on the podcast, I have Rocky McKinnon Surf and Sup lessons, 2:00 on Monday. Wednesday, 8 a.m., I have Doug Ito. He is a naval aviator. And at 3:00, my birthday, woohoo! It is National Get Gnarly Day. And I have the co-founder of Marketing Boost. He's the gentleman who's helped me do all these amazing videos where I could gift these amazing hotels. So this is Cindy over at Buckless Coach Web Show Live. If you find yourself needing a local excursion, go to bucklesscoachtraveltours.com. And if you want to just book an amazing vacation, go to bucklesscoachtravel.com. Shaka, baby. Woo!